A very good morning, dear students. 12th grader, I hope you all are fine. So, in today's session, we are continuing with Unit 3rd, ICT Skills, Part A. So, in this, we are continuing with Session 1, that is getting started with spreadsheet. Spreadsheet, everybody knows. In Chapter 3rd, we also covered in Part B. Excel sheet is also the part of spreadsheet. So, what do you mean by spreadsheet? Spreadsheet, it is an electronic document that contains a group of rows and columns. So it is a sheet that contains a structure of rows and columns, like you know very well, like the format of spreadsheet is in this form. In this, a complete part is known as row, complete part is known as column, and a single cell is known as cell. It is the structure of basic worksheet. It is an electronic document with rows and columns. Next part is types of worksheet. There is a number of softwares available in market, but the two famous software that we are discussing here, one is LibreOffice, second is Google Sheet. Excel is also the part of spreadsheet, but according to your syllabus in part A, we are discussing about LibreOffice. In LibreOffice, the name of spreadsheet, the name of worksheet, the name of Excel sheet is known as, that is LibreOffice Calculator, CALC. So the name of software is LibreOffice Calculator. So how to start LibreOffice? Just click on search box. In search box, you have to type LibreOffice Calculator and then press enter. So you have to click on search box. In search box, you will type LibreOffice Calculator and then press enter. Your worksheet will be open in this format. Next topic, what are the components of worksheet or spreadsheet? There is a number of worksheet components like a row. A complete record is known as a row. A complete record is known as a row that will be positioned like A, B, C, D. This is the column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sequence number, it is known as a row. So what is row? A row is an arrangement of cell in a horizontal manner. A horizontal manner is known as rows, while what is column? A vertical sequence is known as a column. A complete vertical sequence for B is known as a column. And what is cell? A specific intersection of row and column. A intersection of row and column is known as cell. When row and column both are interconnected, a box is prepared. That box is known as cell. Now what is worksheet? A complete sheet that is available for typing the document, that is available for writing the document, is known as worksheet. Now what is workbook? Workbook, it is a collection of worksheets. Collection of worksheet. It means in one workbook more than worksheets will be there. As per Excel example, by default these are 3. As per Excel example, the maximum worksheet in one workbook, it can be 255. So this is about your session 1 of your ICT skill. Now we are going to start with next session. The next session, that is related to your types of data which can be entered in a worksheet. One more thing I want to add here. In a worksheet, when the column is active, the name of active column will be, active cell name will be displayed in the name box. Like we are currently on this column, the name of column is A1. So A1 will be displayed in name box A1. So this is about your cell position. Now next topic, that is how to enter data within a worksheet in session 2. Now in session 2 we are continuing with basic operations of a spreadsheet. Which type of operations can be performed on a spreadsheet? Very first type, that is how to enter data in a spreadsheet. If a user want to enter data entries, a user want to enter a record, a user want to enter any file, how he can type the file? For that, just click on the cell where he want to enter. After, type text or number and press enter. Automatically, when it will press enter, cursor will move to the next cell. When cursor will move to the next cell, the data which you have entered, it will be displayed on the left side of your alignment. Like I'll tell you one example. Suppose it is a spreadsheet. I am entering data here. I have entered data. First I click on this cell, then I type number or value. When I press enter, it will move to the next position. It will go here, and your text will display on this corner, left side by default. If you want to do it right side, there is a setting for also that we can do it right side or we can maintain in center. But justified alignment is not possible in spreadsheet. So we can adjust data on left side, right side and center position. And by default it is left side. Next is we can also use equal to sign. If we want to enter any formula, we can use equal to sign to enter the formula. Equal to, then we put the complete formula as we are doing in Excel sheet also. I'll discuss in next session also how to put formula in LibreOffice calculator. It is the software that we are doing, LibreOffice calculator, that is used generally in Ubuntu operating system. The name of operating system I am repeating again, it is Ubuntu. In this we are using this software. Next is types of data. Data can be entered in the form of text, number or formula. Three types of data can be entered in a cell. Either it can be a text, either it can be a number, either it can be a formula that will start with equal to sign. How to edit data in a cell? For data editing, we are having two methods. For changing in data, we are having two methods. First method, just press double click where we have to change, type text and press enter. Second method, click on the cell where we have to change, type in formula bar, because same data will be available in formula bar, so you have to type in formula bar and press enter. Two methods are there. Either you can enter data in cell, either you can enter data in a formula bar and press enter. Your data will be changed. Next is delete data in a cell. How to delete a record or delete a file or delete a data? Just select the cell you want to delete, click on the cell what you want to delete and press delete key from your keyboard. Your data will be deleted. Now select multiple cells or cell range to delete a data. So what will you do? You will select the first cell, starting cell, and you will hold your mouse and drag it till down you want to select. And after selecting, if you want to delete it, again press delete key. It will delete a number of cell or multiple values on same time, and the process of selecting multiple cell or one time is known as cell range. It is known as cell range. How to save a spreadsheet? To saving a spreadsheet, similar concept is there. Click on file, select save option, enter file name and press OK. Now the question arises, if we are saving document in Excel, the format of saving is that is .xls. If we are saving document in LibreOffice calculator, it means we are saving document here. So what is the extension of file? The file extension will be .ods. ODS, open data sheet. It is open data sheet. Same concept. For closing a file, just click on file and select close option. Or to printing a document, just click on file and select the print option. Or for opening a file, again just click on file and select open and select the file. This is for opening a document. So this is all about your session 2, that was basic operations of spreadsheet. Now next session, that is session 3, that is related to working with data and formatting text. Now next concept is session 3. Session 3 is related to working with data and formatting text. Session 3 of unit 3 is working with data and formatting text. So the first topic is how to use the addition operation in a cell. How to add the values. Using spreadsheet for addition, we can use plus sign for addition operation. Plus sign is used for addition operation. How to add the value? We can add the values directly, like we want to add 80 plus 70 plus 60. So what we will do? We will start formula with single quote. Formulas will be written in single commas. In Excel it is directly written without any commas, but in this Office, formulas are written in a single quote because it is LibreOffice calculator. So we write single comma equal to 80 plus 70 plus 60, single comma close. When we press enter, the values will be displayed. That will be 210. Next is adding values using cell address. If we want to give the address of this value, we can write like single comma equal to a1 plus b1 plus c1. When we will press enter, we will get the same result. It is using direct values, it is using cell address. Third is using mouse to select the values. If you want to select the column using mouse, just type equal to sign first, then select the cell, then press plus sign. Like you want to write this formula, you will type comma equal to sign, then you will select first cell, then you will press plus sign, then second cell, then plus sign, then third cell, then comma close, press enter. Similar value will be displayed, that is 210. Now using sum function, these all are the formulas. If you want to use the function in Excel sheet, the function name is that is equal to sum. Here is also sum function used. So sum function will be written like equal to sum first value and last value. It is known as cell range. We will enter the cell range. The difference is that here we are using single quotes for formulas, for everything, but in Excel sheet it is working without any single comma. So it will be written like equal to sum A1 colon C. Next is how to copy a cell. To copy a cell, we are having a shortcut key that is used in general software also, that is Ctrl+C for copy. If you want to paste a cell, for pasting a cell, to paste the value, we will use Ctrl+V. To move a cell, it means to change the position of cell, we can press the operation of cut and paste. For cut a value, it is Ctrl+X. For paste, it is Ctrl+V. What is the need to cell format or content? The main need to cell formatting is to change the text style, to change the font size if you want to increase or decrease the font, if you want to change the text style, if we want to change the alignment like left, right or center, we want to change the position, and the major thing, if we want to highlight the text, like you want to highlight the table heading, for that we can do it bold also, we can do italic also, we can do underline also. The shortcut key is Ctrl+B